Alright guys, and welcome to today's video. It is the 21st of January and you might be able to tell by the ground it's a little bit icy, a little bit snowy. I'm up in Koyasan, up in the mountains. It's a like temple complex and kind of like village up in the mountains. As you might have seen, I had to just got a train from Namba station. It's about an hour and 20 minutes. Crazy noise that's going on over there. And then the cable car took up. Then there was a bus, and I would have hiked it, but the hike would have taken hours. And as you can see, it's quite slippery because it's icy, and I'm not wearing any like hiking equipment. And to be honest, I don't really feel like hiking today. I kind of just want to experience this main portion. Maybe I'll walk a little bit of it later, but we'll see. Right now we're at Diamond Gate, and look how empty it is. Oh, that's what that noise is. It's like rain, but it's not. It's the melting ice from the top, and you can see it's hitting on that. Oh wow, that's really cool. Look, and the water's coming down. That's actually stunning. Looks beautiful. Nice gate. Kind of reminiscent of, I don't know, it's big. And you can kind of see that we're up in the mountains. Very, very cool. And I think there's probably a hiking route there. But yeah, very nice, very cool start. And let's waste no time and start heading through. It's super cool how this is just all up on a mountain. Like, you wouldn't really be able to tell. Like, you might think you see this and be like, oh, this is like ground level and those are mountains over there. But no, we're already on top of a mountain. I want to find out actually how tall it is. How tall, get the live me googling it, is Koyasan. 800 meters. 800 meters, and those mountains are like 1,000 meters. So we're like in like a village, town, 800 meters up right now, which is really cool. Like, I don't think I've done that before. I don't think I've ever done anything like this, or like seen anything like it. And it's weird how like you just can't even tell, except from just how quiet it is. And you'd think like, oh, it'd be like really like simple. There wouldn't be much to see because it's like up on a mountain. You know, who would really live it? But it's like a nice looking town. What the heck? Look at this. Oh my. Oh, I love snowy places. I'm glad I've seen quite a few of them recently. Look at that. It's not one of the stops on my list, but there's going to be many temples here. Since this is like a very important place, Koya. And so I'm gonna figure out the history of it, and I'll kind of relay it to you guys as we continue on our walk. Okay, so I found a little summary online, and I'll read it to you. It's actually not that little, but you know, might as well read it. And if you guys don't really care and you just want to see the visuals, feel free to just, you know, tap on that side of the screen and skip those 10 seconds and just see until I'm not talking anymore. But anyway, Koyasan is a sacred Shingon Buddhist temple complex located in Wakayama, which is the prefecture we're in, just outside of Osaka. And it was founded by the priest Kukai, also known as Kobo Daishi, in 1816. So it's old, like 1,200 years old, this place. And it's the headquarters of the Koyasan sect of Shingon Buddhism. Kukai was a renowned scholar and monk who traveled to China to study esoteric Buddhism, and he established Shingon Buddhism and sought a secluded location for his practice, and he chose Mount Koya, impressed by its natural beauty and spiritual energy. Over the centuries, Koyasan grew into a significant religious center, attracting monks and pilgrims from across Japan. Numerous temples were built, each with its unique architecture and history, and in 2004 Koyasan was designated a UNESCO World Heritage Site. So yeah, its significance is that it's a religious centre. It's got lots of history and heritage. There's a pilgrimage route, very important pilgrimage route. I think it's one of the stops on the, what's it called? The Kumano Kodo pilgrimage, which is one of the pilgrimages I was looking at doing, but I just didn't get around to planning it because the pilgrimages are quite expensive because you've got like fine accommodation for each night. And yeah, we've got a few temples here. We've got Kongubuji Temple, which is the head temple. Dango Garan, which I think we're heading to like right now, which is like the main complex of the temples. And it's got like a 5-story pagoda, and you know me, I love pagodas. Then you got Okuno Inn, which is the mausoleum of Kobodashi, so that's where he's enshrined. And then there's like traditional temple lodgings where if you're doing like a couple days here, you could stay with the monks and stuff. Unfortunately, I'm not doing that. I'm just on here for a day trip, but should be able to get the majority of everything done. So let's head off to our next major stop. You guys hear the bells at the top? The snow makes it so much better, to be honest. I think there'll be bush ones as well. Okay, maybe I'll grab one from here. See, it goes off that way as well. There's like stuff behind. There's a big old temple complex. This is sick, this one. It's massive. It's huge. I like the roof on that one over there. It's nice. Oh wow, the pagoda with the snow on it. It's actually magical here. It's so cool. A lot of this planning was like very impromptu as well. Like, I didn't actually really plan out today. I was just like, I woke up this morning, been going on some nights out in Osaka, so that's why I might be a little bit rougher today. I'm feeling a little bit more tired than usual. But yeah, you don't have to do much planning to have an amazing time in Japan. You just put Google Maps, hit directions, and just do it. Just go and kind of see what happens when you're there. Oh, wow, that thing's huge. Oh, I don't know what to do. If I head, do I head like around and then come back? I don't know. I think maybe, yeah. I think like do the leftwards route and then come back around. I think that's what we're gonna do. Whoa. That's cool. So I got my Goshuin. I did manage to get it. 500 yen, and with that, my Goshuin Cho is completed. There's no more pages. So I've done quite a fair few shrines. Whoa. Big bell. Let's head off this way and we'll do a loop. Kind of circle around clockwise, because that'll take us to our next point. Because most of the cool stuff is going to be kind of within. This is the main kind of part. Whoa. The fact we're on a mountain, it's kind of icy, there's a bit of snow. I like it. I really do like it. It's like the other. It's like that one there, the red and the orangey red and white one. But this one's got like, it's just wooden. Slightly smaller too, but still big. Still humongous. Humongous what? Humongous. Man, even this. Just the bits of snow where the roots are. So cool. So cool. We've got a little bit of a sign here. Saito Western Stupa. It's a National Historic Site. It was built by Kobo Daishi's successor Shinzen in 887. 887. So old. 36 pillars inside. And the central pillar, these represent the 37 deities of the Kongo-kai mandala. 5 Buddhas are enshrined here, with the central Buddha being whatever that is, Mahavirokana of the Kongo-kai, surrounded by the 4 Buddhas of the Taizo-kai. This demonstrates the teachings of the non-duality of the 2 mandalas. I'm not going to pretend like I know what that means, but it's certainly interesting. I'm enjoying walking in the snow way too much. It's so fun. As I said in my Nakasenda Trail video, like the sound of crunching snow. Not that, no, not these. There's got some deeper snow over here. Like the deeper crunch, like that. I love that noise. It's so cool. It's so satisfying. Ooh, I like the crunchy ones as well, like this. A bit higher pitched, but when you get those thicker pieces like over here, you get that. There you go. That was like the pop, proper pops when it compresses. Like I don't know how to, can't make the noise, but it's just one of those noises. Just tickles my eardrums like nothing else. So on the other side of it now, we've got Goshen from over there. So I read a little thing. This was built a long time ago, like 816 or something like that. And it's the tallest building on Koyasan. It's like 45 meters around about that. And yeah. So now we head off to Kongo Buji, down this way, 300 meters. So not far at all. What a beautiful place. What a beautiful, beautiful place. Japan just doesn't run out of things. So many things to go see and do. And there's so much that I'm missing. But there's also, I'm doing a lot. Like I am aware that I'm doing more than most ever will in Japan. I think I've seen, like even Japanese people said to me, like, you've seen more of Japan than me. Which is interesting. Yes, it's different. Like if I was born Japanese, maybe I wouldn't have the same fascination and the same drive. I'd probably have that same fascination for England. Like, yeah, I want to go to England, or Europe, and I want to travel everywhere. But you know, even I wanted to travel Europe. Maybe I just wanted to travel in general. Maybe I just like seeing stuff. I'd like to think if I was born in Japan that I would have travelled everywhere in Japan. That's like a dream. Imagine if I could say like, yeah, I've been to basically everywhere in Japan. It would take a lifetime. Honestly, it would take a lifetime to go see everywhere. And I've seen people with like massive Goshuin-cho. So Goshuin-cho is the book that you put the Goshuin stamps in. Like huge, like thick Goshuin-cho, and they obviously like they're accordion paper, so either side, and they've just got masses and masses and masses and masses of Goshuin. And they must be people that just travel from temple to temple to temple and have been collecting them for a lifetime. Mine's like tiny in comparison. Like theirs is like 10 times the thickness, and the pages are a bit thinner as well. So filling out something like that would be crazy. It'd be like best souvenir. Like this was already, the one I have is already the best souvenir I've ever got from any country. It's like, it means much more than a keychain or a magnet, because it's like evidence of my travels. You know, all in one book, you've got stuff from all over Japan in there. Anyway, it should be coming up pretty soon on the next destination, Kongo Buji. It's not this on the left, it's another 90 meters, so literally just straight ahead, and I think it's probably there on the left. Here we go, coming up on it. sun is nice, although my hands are like, you can tell it's cold because if I keep my hands out my pockets for too long, like when I'm holding the camera, they are freezing. I think this is like the head temple, I think. It's the one I have my Goshun for. It's of this temple, I'm pretty sure. Kongo Bunji. Oh wow. Very nice. I just love the snow. I can't get over it. I just can't get over it. Seems like you can go inside, but there's no photos or videos allowed. So if I can go inside, I will, because it'll be pretty cool. But I'll just have to report back to you afterwards. You can pray here if you wish, or you can pray inside. I think I'll pray inside if I do go in. The entrance is over this way. Ooh, the wind is killing my hand. Oh, I didn't bring any gloves with me on this trip, because every other trip I've done, I have overestimated the cold and like packed for winter gear and ended up being like, you know, overheating the whole time. And this time I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna make the same mistake, I'm not gonna bring the gloves. Whereas like there's been like 2 or 3 times where the gloves would have been really nice to have. But yeah, admission. As soon as you've got to pay. I don't know how much it is. Okay, so there's parts where you can record. Look at this. So it's much bigger than I thought it'd be, because it was like 1,000 yen entry. I was like, well, it's quite expensive. But like, there's so much here. And I will talk you guys through everything afterwards, but just have a look at this. It's the largest rock garden in the whole of Japan. It's amazing. Wow. Okay, so no photos and videos like in this point, and I'll catch you guys if I can record again. If not, I'll just explain everything to you afterwards. Alright guys, so got a fairly decent longish walk, like half an hour, to maybe the last stop of the day, so not that long, not been here that long, but I might spend some time at this next place, maybe get some food in between, not too sure. But I messed up badly in there. They had slippers, but I didn't take them. And the first half of it was cool, like my feet weren't cold and I was enjoying walking, you know, just with the socks on the wood. I always love doing that. It's like therapy for your feet. But then the second part, the temperature just dropped and my feet were freezing, absolutely freezing. And yeah, there's a lot to see in there, like much more than I actually thought there would be. I've got the kind of like pamphlet with me here, so I can kind of talk you guys through what was in there by reading this to you guys. So here's what this pamphlet kind of looks like. So part 1 was Ohiroma. Important rituals and religious ceremonies are held here in front of the Buddha hall to the side. The cranes pictured on the sliding doors is estimated to have been painted by Toshitsu Saito, who was active in the early Edo period, the disciple of Togan Bunkoku, right? And so that first part of it was all these, like you can see, like these golden sliding doors, which all had different like artworks of cranes and trees and stuff. It was really nice. Part 2, you've got the Yanagi Norma Willow Room, which probably had my favourite art in the whole thing, and you can see it here. It's very snowy, and it says, I didn't know this, Toyotomi Hidetsugo, damn, I can't even speak, Hidetsugu committed ritual suicide in this room. The sliding doors are decorated with paintings by Kano Tansai of willow trees in the 4 seasons. So a guy like committed suicide in that room. Well, that's cool, isn't it? Interior of the Betsuden. So these have some more sliding doors, which are really cool. There were like more autumny looking and like orangey looking trees in there, showing the 4 scenes of flowers and birds in the 4 seasons, as well as scenes from Kobo Daishi's sojourn in Tang Dynasty China. So like stuff he saw while he was in China learning esoteric Buddhism. Then you had Shin Betsuden, looks like this, which was like a big hall where you could like, there was free green tea, like hot green tea. So I sat down, had some of that, which was nice little break, warmed up a little bit. Then you had the rock garden, which you guys saw, which is the largest rock garden in Japan at 2,349 square meters. The design is of a pair of dragons emerging from a sea of clouds to protect the Okuden. The dragons are made of 140 pieces of granite brought from Shikoku, and the white sand is from Kyoto. Wow, didn't know that. I guess you'd see that from like above, you'd see that image. And then we had Jodan no Ma, audience room, kind of looks like this, quite similar to the first room that we went to. Okushoin, more paintings, and kind of, yeah, that was kind of it. Like, and then there was like a big room at the end where they had like loads of like kitchens. It was weird. It looked like really old. I don't know how to explain what it was like, but I can't even find where it is on here. There's no description. Anyway, that being said, that's a little breakdown of what I saw in there. Let's keep heading down. It looks quite cool down that way. So I think this is the beginning of it, of Okunoin, and this area is huge. So I'm probably gonna be in here for a long time, because this is the largest cemetery in the whole of Japan. So it's gonna be absolutely humongous, and wow, it's beautiful. Whoa, it's stunning. It's actually stunning. With the snow and the moss, my 2 favourite things, in conjunction with one another. How very cool. So I think it's got like a 2-kilometer walk through here and then back, obviously. But I'm gonna get the bus back to Koya Station, so I like walked the whole length up here. I'll just walk to the exit of the cemetery and then kind of just take the bus back, then train back, and yeah, that should do it for today. I'm a bit hungry now, and it's cold. It's bloody freezing now that the sun's gone away. Well, it's not fully away, but it's not like heating me up anymore, so it's cold. But this is beautiful. I'm gonna enjoy walking through here. Very peaceful, very scenic. Once again, so much better that it's snowing. So it's good I didn't go when I was here in like summer, because I would prefer to see it like this. Ah, my hands are cold, man. My hands are so cold. But yeah, I don't want to do too much walking today. So I am gonna get the bus back, because I've got like a 1-day bus pass here. You can get that either when you arrive for 1,100 yen, or something I didn't know about. There's like you can get like a day pass, like a heritage pass for like 3,000 yen, and that covers your trip from Namba Station and back, which is about 3,000 yen by itself, and then also the buses. So you save a bit of money, save about 1,000 yen if you do it that way. As if you're taking the buses. If you're hiking it, then don't get that pass, because you can do it much cheaper. But for me, I didn't want to hike today, partly because it's too icy. I'm not prepared for it, don't have the footwear for it. And I want to head out this evening, so I don't want to be absolutely battered physically, as I've still got a lot of plans for Osaka, so I don't want to like run myself into the ground on one day. And yeah, I've already done like some hikes and stuff, so I'm more than happy to just kind of skip that portion here and just see the most important stuff. Wow, look at this, it's amazing. yeah, probably not going to talk too much. And I'll just show you guys the magic of this cemetery. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed a bit of that quieter portion, no yapping from me. That building you saw just towards the end of the last clip, you couldn't record any further than the point, where I stopped that clip. And that was the mausoleum of Kobayashi, so the guy that kind of, yeah, the guy in the ride, the reason this is all here, him. The one that went over to China, studied esoteric Buddhism and created the Shingon sect of Buddhism up in these mountains. That's where he was enshrined, and that's where he's said to be eternally meditating. So you're not allowed to record, you have to be quiet. And it was beautiful. Like you don't go inside, but you go around like the back of it, and there's like loads of shrines, like no, loads of lanterns. There's like 128 lanterns that weren't even hung up, they're just on the wall, and the lanterns were like really cool design, like they were metal, and they were all kind of lit. And I've heard that this place is amazing to walk through at night time, and I can imagine it is. Like all the stuff lit up, all these lanterns all along the way. It would be very, very atmospheric, but maybe creepy. So for me, I'm going to head back to the bus stop, or where I haven't been there. I'm going to head to the bus stop. Need to figure out how to get there, and then get the bus back, then the cable cart down, and the train back, and then go back home, eat some food, get ready for the evening. I might shoot another video, like a talking video, catch-up video, because I've got some stuff I need to explain that happened, which I wasn't able to capture the footage for, and then head out in the evening. So let's enjoy this last part of the walk, and then we'll do the outro at the end of that. So it wasn't a long walk, very short. I think literally we're getting the bus from over there. But yeah, what a day. Really cool. I didn't know it would be snowing at all. I checked the weather, it didn't say it was snowing, but that was the same with the Nakasenda Trail. And that was super snowy. We're nowhere near as snowy here. Like, there's a rocket there. Because it's not actually, snow's not coming down. Nakasenda Trail, it was coming down. It was amazing. Oh, that was amazing. It's only like a week ago I did that. About a week ago. Yeah, today was amazing. Koyasan. A little bit of a breakdown if you guys wanted to do it. I I might start doing this at the end of my videos, kind of just a little guide. So from Namba station, you get like the Nankai Koya line, local. You like only have to change over once, and it's quite cheap. Including the cable cart to the top, it's 1,400 yen each way, so just under 3,000 yen total for return. Then the bus pass, if you wish to use it, is an additional 1,100 yen. So the whole thing, travel-wise, is less than 4,000 yen from Namba, Osaka, which is about £20. So really good, if you ask me. You don't have to get up super early to come here. You can perfectly. I left at like, I want to say 10. I arrived here at 11 a.m. and that's perfect enough time. It's now like just gone past, it's like 3:15. It's perfect amount of time to get everything done, like 4 to 5 hours you can do everything here while taking your time. That's walking as well. I could have got the bus from where I was earlier to here, but I was like, no, I want to walk it, and the walk here is amazing, so I recommend you do that. Anything else? Yeah, so you can get the pass, the heritage pass online. Just look it up, like Koyasan digital pass, and that's 3,000 yen. And that should save you some money if you plan on taking the bus. If you plan on hiking, I'm sorry I can't help you with that. Didn't do that today. But if you were to hike it, you would save money by not getting the pass. You don't need the pass if you're hiking. So yeah, that's gonna do it for today, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.